Hello everyone! I mean the jelly donut of Please Remember Everything, and welcome back to Sonic Generations. This is going to be a remake of one of the very first Let's Plays I did on the channel. I think the very first that I actually completed. It is Sonic Generations, the original. This video series will focus on the remake of Sonic Generations, that new version, as well as being a retrospective of my history with the franchise, and each game that the level is taken from. Each game a level is taken from, is what I wanted to say there. But I think you'll get it more as we actually start playing. Speaking of which, let's do just that. Sonic X Shadow Generations. Yes. And we start in Green Hill Zone of Sonic 1. Very classic stage, very iconic. Some would say this is where it started getting overused. Because now Green Hill Zone is practically in everything. Heck, the other Sonic game we're playing for the channel, Sonic Lost World, has a nod to it, and it's also its first level. Nope. Gonna get it there. But I don't know. As for Sonic 1 itself, okay, Sonic 1 is good. Good. I like Sonic 1. I just find the other games of the franchise to be better. Like, I wouldn't call it a rocky start or anything. It's definitely a good game. But the other games in the classic era just added so much to the formula. There's so many iconic characters that get their introduction later. I would call Sonic 1 a good first step rather than, like, the best in the series. I bungled that up. Boom. Jump. Ow. Anyway. Yeah. As a kid, just speaking of the classic Sonic era, I was a voice crack. I was a 2000s kid, but I don't know, I grew up with things like Sonic Riders and the other Sonic spin-offs. But when it came to the main series, I had games like Sonic Mega Collection and Jet's Collection. So those 90s Sonic games are still a part of my childhood despite not growing up in the 90s. And, you know, I still play Origins. I think Origins is underrated. Getting to play as whatever characters you want in any of the games was really fun. In that game. Anyway. You need to stop saying anyway. Big old Chimera in the sky. Yeah. I think one of my first memories was reading the manuals in the games I just mentioned.
He'll be here any second.
Hey guys, what's going on? You having a party or something?
Surprise!
Aw, you guys.
It's kinda impossible to surprise you.
You totally got me this time. I had no idea.
Yeah, right. Happy birthday, Sonic. Hope you like this.
Like it? I love it.
All of the dialogue has been re-recorded for this game, as well as several changes to the cutscenes. I think whichever one you find best is up to you.
What?
I don't really have a preference.
What's it doing?
Where am I?
I remember quite a few people, myself included, making the joke that it looks like Sonic dies in this cutscene. Anyway, let's go into Act 2. Anyway. Ah.
You can do a homing attack whenever a Locon cursor appears after jumping. Zero in on enemies.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of what to talk about, really. I should have brought a script. But the others will have scripts. Bitch, I've decided that now. Yeah, but... Yeah. Honestly, I prefer modern Sonic's gameplay. Way overclassed Sonic. I will fully admit that's an I'm bad at the game preference. And so that is, I think the kids these days call it a skill issue. Except older generations are starting to call it skill issue. So skill issue is no longer cool. Cool because the older generation started saying it, because that's how it works. There's literally nothing wrong with that. That it's just how it works, like objectively. If you look at history, every time the younger generation's parents start thinking something is cool, the younger generation no longer thinks it's cool. Anyway, this is supposed to be a retrospective, and well, one of my earliest memories, other than the manuals, was we talk about the comics later, but those collections I talked about, they came, this main collection, they came with comics you could unlock by playing the various games. The various classic games. So there was... So one of my earliest memories was actually Sonic as a comic. That's where I learned about his personality, at least at that point in the series. I have good memories of booting up that game just to read the comics. Back. Okay. Go down here. And I guess one thing I will say about Sonic World, where are all the other zones? We only see Green Hill Zone. I would love to see modern versions of, okay, maybe not a Labyrinth Zone, but Starlight Zone? That would be beautiful in a remake. I mean, outside of just Origins and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't mind us seeing Green Hill Zone so much, I just wish the other zones got love too.
Thanks, Sonic. That was awful. I couldn't tell where I was or what had happened. Ugh. Like I was trapped in a nightmare.
Well, you're safe now, and that's what's important.
Modern Sonic now has dialogue for every friend you save. I'll be showcasing all of it.
This isn't South Island, and all the color and life's been drained from it. Totally strange.
And no stranger than fighting evil genies or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park. Right now, we should focus on finding our friends.
We can start over there. That skyline looks familiar, but I can't be sure.
Well, that's as good a lead as any, Tails. Back in a flash.
Wow, that was crazy, Sonic. You weren't kidding. It's like you never left.
The unfortunate thing in this game is Tails sounds like he has a sore throat. Am I the only one who kind of noticed that? I noticed that at Crossworlds too. I like Crossworld, but Tails sounds like he has a sore throat. But I don't know if that's the problem with the actor or what. What? This is something completely new to the remake. Search for hidden Chao at various stages. You can check your saved Chao in the collection room. For whatever reason, Green Hill Zone locks you from all the collectibles when you first started the game. Yeah, but now we can go find stuff. Anyway, Tails himself! This will also be something of a retroactive on the characters. Tails is my favorite Sonic character. I relate to him a lot. Well, I myself am a little brother. Brother, you've heard my brother sometimes when we play Pokemon on the channel. And, just generally speaking, I like whenever he gets involved in the adventure. And also... there he is! Classic Tails! Yagging adorable. Oh. And, well, as someone with autism, I kind of like the fact that Tails has been somewhat adopted by the autism community. There's a lot of evidence that Tails is autistic. Someone who knows actual autism diagnosis better than me can go into it. Should they so wish, I might also be dyslexic. But that's undiagnosed. Anyway, yeah, I love Tails. Who doesn't? Anyway, that's enough nerdy nostalgic rambling for now. I think I discovered the title of this episode. Anyway, next time on Sonic Generations, we head to the second game of the series. See you then!